The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Here we have the daily chart for BABA, and it continues to disappoint us because prices are selling off once again. So let's go over the reason why that occurred. I believe this channel has a lot to do with it, this one right here. Because normally when we see a break of the channel, we get a couple attempts at a new low. So that's what prices are doing right now, is trying to get a new low of this downtrend. The reason I didn't think it was going to come into play is because the macro range pattern, I thought it was going to take precedence and prices would not need to come back down to retest those lows. So you can see this macro range pattern. Lows are right around the 80, resistance right around the 120. Sometimes, we don't get a retest of those lows if the range is really strong. Especially with this large move up, I was thinking, okay, it's probably going to see higher prices, but you can see that the bulls failed to do that. Prices shot up, the bulls went up once and sold off, and the bulls went up twice and it sold off. So they tried 2 attempts to surpass this high, failed. How did I know it failed, or how do we know that was going to occur? It's just something you got to expect. I guess traders were expecting the bulls to fail, and once they saw that price got back below the EMA, they were like, okay, there's a good chance we're going to fill in this gap and probably even retest these lows at the $80 level. So right now, it's looking pretty bearish for BABA. This leg right here might be still in play, this measure move target. This is all one entire move down. This is the second leg that could be in play, and you can see that we made a first attempt at it from the bears. This is all just one attempt right here to reach the lows, or reach this measure move target. It stopped at the $80 level because that's the range lows, but now it looks like it's trying again. This movement downward looks like the second attempt to reach the measure move target. So that's normally what you will get after the first attempt fails. You probably get a second attempt, and this one's targeting the 63. The larger measure move target is at the 53. So right now, the bulls couldn't even get to the highs of the range. We hit the lows. Normally we will go to the highs. That's range rules. Range rules say we go from the highs to the lows and the lows to the highs. Prices hit the lows of the range. It couldn't even get past the middle, and now prices are selling off. So this is looking kind of bearish. I'm thinking we're gonna completely fill in this gap and retest that $80 level. Maybe if these measure moves don't be reached and prices get support at the $80 level, that would be a very bullish sign, because now the buyers did not allow the sellers to reach that level, and it shows signs of weakness for the bears. So we can see a massive rally occur from here. But as right now, since it's still descending, we got to look for lower price targets. The measure move is reached on the shorter the micro pattern, so we could see a little bounce up fairly shortly, but as long as we're still below this EMA, we're probably going to retest the low at the $80 level and maybe even break out to reach this measure move targets. Again, things can change. Right now, it's looking very bearish, but let's just say all of a sudden we get back below the EMA, back above the EMA, and then we fail to go lower, then we're still on par to reach the higher side, upper side of the range. But as right now, it's looking kind of bearish. So that's everything I see on the daily chart. Here is the weekly, and you can see that we had 2 strong consecutive selling weeks. So that does not look good for the bulls. This was the prior downtrend in play. You can see how well this fits against the price action. So this was the prior downtrend. Normally after a trend, we will see 2 attempts at the previous low, or 2 more legs down. So this is all just one leg right here, and the second leg is currently in formation of reaching the 53.47. We'll see if that can be met, but there is support that the sellers need to pass through, which is this $80 level. So if they fail to reach that measure move target, maybe something like this, then this measure move will probably be in play right over here. So this is all just one leg up, and this is the second leg up. So let's just say the sellers fail to surpass that $80 level, then there's a good chance the bulls will take a trade to the upside to reach the 141 level. So As right now, it looks like it's going to be dropping. I'm seeing lower prices. The second leg down for this downtrend is at the 53.30. Sellers tried one attempt right here. They're trying another attempt right here. Started back in early April, late March, of reaching the 62.63 level. Right now, it is from formation, but again, if it stalls out at the $80 level, then there's a good chance prices will continue higher. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what's going to occur once we get down here, but it looks like we could get down here, and then we'll just have to go with what happens. But as right now, I think that's what's occurring. We had one strong leg down. I wasn't expecting prices to come back to retest it because I thought this range would take precedence over the downtrend, but it looks like the bears are still kind of strong. So I think we're going to see a retest at that $80 level, and we'll have to wait and see if it fails or not of acting as support, because if it doesn't, then these measurable targets will be reached. So that's all I have for BABA this week. Unfortunately, buyers did not come through. Looks like it's dropping down lower, and yeah, I'll give you guys an update potentially next week, Friday. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.